Hello, my name is Diva. I'm a therapist and a Lenormand Cards instructor. And today we are going to start a new series about Lenormand Cards. It's going to be very interesting. Every week I'm going to bring some curiosities, some information, and not just keywords, but some explanation for each one of the cards. So this deck this deck, if you know Lenormand cards already, you know that this one is the most popular, the blue owl. We have several ones. This is from Sir Marchetti, and we have also this one. That's a copy of the Game of Hope. I'm going to explain about that in a minute. It's from AJM Barania. And we have several. You can find a lot of different versions of this deck. It's a very popular deck. And anyways, every week I'm gonna talk about one of the 36 cards. So there will be 36 weeks that we're gonna be here together talking about Lenormand cards, okay? And today I'm going to show you, like I said, some decks. What how can I say, pictures that they contain, okay? And I'm gonna talk about a little bit about the history and the number one card, the Rider, okay? This deck is not in order, but I'm gonna show you. This is the Golden Lenormand by Lo Escarabeo, okay? And it comes with in 6 languages, the book. And you can see this is card number 6, the clouds, the tree. You can see that the pictures are very straightforward. The boat. This card is a card that in next week we're gonna talk more in details about that card number 2. That there are some diversions depending on which country you are. Card number 2 sometimes can be depicted with stones on the road or logs on the road, but this one is the traditional European depiction, okay? And the Rider, the one that we're gonna talk today, card number 1, okay? The Cross, number 36, this is the last card, and the Star, okay? The card. See, is the symbolism is, it is what it is. This is the road, okay? The fox, the rat, the garden, the heart, I'm thinking Portuguese right now, but anyways, we're gonna go there. And I'm not gonna show the 36 cards because it's gonna take a while, but it was just for you to have an idea of how the serpent, see, how straightforward, how even simple the pictures are. Okay, this deck shows every day the birds. Oh no, this is the you have the birds, the child, but this deck shows pictures and that from our everyday life. Is not like the tarot that the figures are symbolic and with a lot of information. Here the information is very the anchor the information is very like I said before, I'm repeating myself, is straightforward, okay? Well, I'm gonna read my notes here because now we're gonna talk about history, and I'm not good with dates and names, but it's very interesting that the Lenormand deck originated from a very popular board game in Germany called the Game of Hope, that the AGM Urania says, claims that this was the original Game of Hope, okay? It was created by Johann Caspar Herschel in 1799, okay? And according to some authors, the French publisher Grimaud published in 1840 a deck based on the Game of Hope and named the deck Petit Lenormand, okay? Other authors mentioned that the German publisher J.F. Reif, I think, was responsible in 1846 for the reprint of the Game of Hope, now under the name of Mademoiselle Lenormand, okay? Mademoiselle Lenormand was a French, how can I say, some cards reader, let's say, in that way. She was a cards reader. She was very famous in her time. Okay, she was she had very famous clients. Okay, she was and she lived in the Napoleon era. Okay, and she was I'm not gonna tell the whole story from her. You can find on the internet, just put there Mademoiselle Lenormand and you're gonna have some information. But she was an orphan that at some point traveled to Paris, okay? And in Paris, she became a professional cards reader and making seances and those kinds of things, but she never created a deck, okay? That's why I brought to you those words saying that all those publishers, that first this was not how can I say, premonition deck, a divinatory deck, was just a table, anyways, a board game. It was a board game, but later to improve sales, okay, those German publishers add she was very famous in the whole Europe, but she was already dead when they add her name and switch the board game to a divinatory deck. Okay, she was already dead for 2 years already when I think it was in 1840. She was already dead in 1840, so she never created a deck. Okay, history says that she used to read the regular cards, poker cards, or European cards, and maybe tarot, Marseille tarot, but she never created a deck. Okay, but those publishers use her name after her death because she was very famous and they thought that this would improve sales. Okay, but and the following weeks I'm gonna bring more information about that. Today was just the beginning. Okay, and now we are going to talk about the rider card number 1. Okay, this card talks about movement, dynamics, speed. Okay, and those you can take note. Those are already key words. Opportunities. When this card comes up, it's time for you not to not to lose time thinking and what to do, if you should, if you shouldn't. It's time for you just grab whatever is in front of you, grab the opportunity and take advantage of whatever is passing by, okay? Because this card says that news are coming. Something that you want, that what you are expecting, is right there. Even if you don't see it clearly, but it's there. It's just because everything is going to happen very fast, is happening very fast, and maybe it's going to make you like overwhelmed with so much happening. But it's time for you to just take the opportunity, okay? See, it's very simple, okay? Sure, here is not, this is not a Lenormand Cards class. It's just, we are just talking about a little bit, but you can see that it's very straightforward. Okay, guys, that's it for today, okay? Next week, we are going to be here with card number 2. The was right here, and now I even showed to you guys before. Oh, clove, okay? Next week, we're gonna be here with the clove, okay? And again, my name is Diva, and it's a new segment talking about Lenormand cards. See you next week.